Port Jervis, and welcome to the Port Center Spotlight Podcast. My name is Andrew Murata, host of the podcast. Super excited, super pumped to talk to these fine young people, their amazing coach. Let's have a round of applause for the EME, East Main Elementary Primary Odyssey of the Mind team. All right, let's meet our special guest today. Kids, who's excited? Me. We're excited to join you. Parents, families, teachers, community members, if you're watching, please jump in and say hello on the show here and give these people a shout out. Let us know where you're watching from. Maybe it's a grandparent in Florida or something like that. So, Sofia, you're right here. Why don't we start with you? Your name and your grade level.
My name is Sofia Stellato, and my grade level is 2nd grade.
We're going to do 2 claps after each kid. You ready? Here we go. 2 claps. Right here, next.
My name is Jaggar Hawks, and I'm in 2nd grade.
Maislyn?
My name is Maislyn Weber, and I'm in 1st grade.
Chase?
My name is Chase, and I am in 1st grade. My name is Natalie Addy, and I am in 2nd grade. My name is Meyer, and I am in 1st grade. My name is Andrew Niosi, and I am in 2nd grade.
I'm Mrs. Niosi, and I am the coach for this team, and I teach 5th grade here.
Big round of applause. Miss Niosi, what an honor to be with these kids. Just talking with them a little bit. I had so many of their parents in school as students here, and here they are on the podcast. So, Miss Niosi, we'll start with you. Your 2nd year coaching OM with this group.
Yes.
You had done it previously.
I coached in previous years, other grade levels, Division I teams. This is my 2nd year coaching a primary team. And this was a very special team. They did amazing work. They worked really hard. And they're just a really great group of kids to work with.
Wow. Miss Niosi, for those that might not know, what is Odyssey of the Mind?
So Odyssey of the Mind, I know it's a little, some people are always asking me, what exactly is it? It is basically kids of all ages from kindergarten to college level. The program presents them with problems, and they want them to use their creative problem-solving skills to come up with a solution. They build their own sets, they build their own props, they write their own scripts, they perform it themselves. It's very student-centered, student-guided, and I'm just kind of there to help out here and there and show them how to do things, but they really do everything on their own.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sophia, let's start with you. Andrew, make sure we don't lose you in the corner there. We want you up front here. Sophia, let's start with you. What did you like the best about it?
When we went in a time machine.
A time machine? Where'd you go?
We went to the statue of Zeus and Olympus and
the Great Pyramids of Giza.
And the Great Pyramids of Giza.
Yeah, so their problem, they were presented with the problem of, was called What a Wonderful World. They had to have a time-traveling character, an architect character. They had to travel to 2 ancient wonders of the world, and then
goodness.
A team-created wonder of the world that represents something in modern day. And they chose to travel to the statue of Zeus in Olympus, and Zeus was played by Andrew. Sophia was the time traveler, and Jaggar was the architect. And they also traveled to the Great Pyramids of Giza, where we had Maisie and Meyer representing that scene. Natalie was in the Greece scene, and then Chase was our park ranger because their modern achievement was the national park system.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did we have travel permission forms for all these kids?
And we had a time machine that they built. Quite a lot of work went into our time machine, right? So we wrapped it in lots and lots and lots of tin foil, and it was a lot of hard work to build it.
Awesome. Jaggar, what was your role? Miss Niosi kind of started to hint at what each kid did. What was your role, Jaggar?
Well, I liked also when we got in the time machine and when we went to all different places and when at the last place we got home.
Yeah. Nice that your mom works here, right? Your mom's the librarian here? Very nice. Did she help out? Was she involved?
No.
Not so much, but she was a fan of the program. Cool. Maislyn, what was something that was like really hard? Maybe it wasn't working right or just wasn't going right. Was there any big challenges that happened? Anything break or not work right, or it all just worked?
It all just
There
Yeah.
was one little problem. What kept falling over? Do you remember?
The
back
Remember
The
our background? We had to like
backdrop.
secure it a couple times. It kept tipping
Yeah.
a little.
But the kids are in charge, right?
Yes,
Not Miss
yeah.
Niosi, the kids are in
Yeah.
charge?
Andrew and Chase a couple times had to like run out and kind of resecure it and lift it up, right?
Chase, talk to me about the you had the problem, right? How did you guys create the idea? Whose idea was it to create a time machine?
I'm trying to think because I didn't really remember.
Yeah, that's okay.
So in the
Maislyn, you wanna
beginning, they
go?
kind of talk about, well, they knew they had to have a time traveler.
Got
So
it.
then that kind of led to the time machine. They had to kind of come up with how they were going to build it, what they were going to do,
Yeah.
that part of it.
Okay. Well, what did you like the best, Chase?
I liked bringing out the torches.
The torches. Did you have real fire? No. Yeah, fake fire.
Who built
Yeah.
the torches? I don't remember. Who,
Me.
did some-
was almost everybody.
Everybody.
Everybody was
Everyone
pitching in.
painted it, and then
I remember.
me and Andrew
Me too.
hot glued it, I think.
Yeah, we did a lot of
Wow.
gluing. Some hot gluing and painting is definitely a big part of it.
Friends, we have a lot of people watching.
Oh, look at all the
Your
people
teachers, your
commenting.
family. Principal Cancredi is watching, everybody. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes. So many family and
A
friends.
lot of your teachers I see on
Fantastic.
there.
Andrew, how about you? What was it like to be on the team? But mom is there too. Was she the coach or was she your mom or was she both?
Both.
She was both. Did you like having your mom involved? Nice. Nice. Is your mom your teacher too? She's your life teacher. Yeah. She's in the upper grades, right? Yeah. Very cool. Okay. Who is here? This is Meyer. Meyer, talk to me. Was the team nervous? Like, did they get nervous?
Not like really, but I was like the only nervous one.
You were nervous.
I was nervous also.
Oh, you were.
Was anyone else nervous a little bit? I think
Yeah,
everyone was a
of course
little
you were
nervous.
What did you do, Meyer, when you got nervous? How did you get through it?
They did a lot of practice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
Right, Meyer?
breathing
Practice your lines
exercises,
and
that kind of
just
stuff?
Getting comfortable with it.
Yeah.
Oh, we did it in front of some friends, right? And before we went to the competition, we did it in
Oh.
front of some students, so we felt a little more comfortable in front of
Okay.
people. We did it in front of some teachers too, just to kind of feel more comfortable with it.
Nice. Awesome. Natalie, how about you? Did you like the acting part better or did you like the building part? Which part did you like better?
I kind of liked both. I really liked the acting part a lot and the building, but I'd say I really like both at the same time.
Both, yeah, because it's a lot of things. It's not just like a musical. It's you have to create
Yeah,
the sound.
I liked painting the torches and making the time machine, and also I liked when I was acting, I liked how I was pushing Andrew out backstage.
Yeah, she was in charge of moving the statue of Zeus out. So she had to wheel him out, and he was a statue at first, and then he came to life.
Wow.
So
You
she
had-
was good. She had a lot of control there again.
Cranes and lifts and all that kind of stuff, huh? Fantastic. Great to see you again. So many people watching live. Thanks, Miss Feeney, for tuning in. Sophia, back to you. What's something you learned by doing Odyssey of the Mind?
I learned that like when you do teamwork with someone that you don't really know that much, you could become friends with them.
The team became friendly?
Well, like you became like friends and you got to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah. A lot of practices, right? You had a lot of practices?
Yeah, we were meeting, 2-3 times a week since the fall. It's a lot of big commitment, a lot of practices, and they've worked really, really hard.
Was it hard for you, Miss Niosi, to not direct all the traffic? You got little people here. Well, I mean, you got to let them go a little bit, right?
So there's definitely challenging parts to that. I teach 5th grade, so I'm certainly used to the older student body of an elementary school.
Yeah.
But there's something about working with 1st and 2nd graders. They're a lot of fun. They're very creative. They have really big personalities, and this team really worked well together.
Yeah. I love
And like
the shirt.
Sophia said, they really did. Some of them didn't really know each other when they started, and they've become friends. And that's really the whole part of Odyssey of the Mind is working together, having that teamwork together and friendship.
Yeah. And we're really proud here in Port Jervis. We went from 3 teams last year to 6 teams. It really grew, and we want to continue to grow our program.
So if anyone wants to coach out there, feel free.
We're
We
looking
could always use more teams.
for good people. Jaggar, how about you? What is something that you learned?
Well, if you don't always have to know people, and maybe if you work together, you'll become friends.
Good answer there. Wow. Maislyn, let's see here. Teamwork. Talk to me about teamwork. How did the team work together? How did they gel together?
So we took turns building all the things.
Yeah. Everyone took turns? Wow. Were some kids better at some things than others, and they did more of that? Yeah. What was something that you think you were good at?
The time machine.
You like the time machine, yeah. Chase, what type of either tool or supplies did you use the most? Was it cardboard boxes? Was it duct tape? Which thing did you use the most of?
Cardboard.
Cardboard, a lot of
Lots of
cardboard. Yeah. Rolls. And how about paint? Did you have to paint anything?
Yeah, we did paint some, right?
You
But
know?
we didn't use our paint clothes.
We ended up not using our paint clothes.
Uh-huh.
Once we
Just-
got into it, we were just
got
already there.
into it, yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, talk to me about the day of competition. Was the team, you felt really good? Were we really confident, really ready? Or were we scrambling even the night before? How ready do you feel the team was?
Pretty ready.
Yeah, you felt good? Before you went to bed that night, were you like nervous? Yeah. And the morning of the competition, very exciting, right? Yeah.
Yes,
My-
and this particular team got to go on stage to be recognized with the other primary teams, but then we were called on stage at the very end because they received a really special award.
Yeah.
So they were even more excited when they all got acknowledged on stage, which was super cool.
I see.
And they have their medals with
I
them
see
today.
the medals here. So I was going to ask about that. So,
I
Meyer,
forgot
what?
mine.
That's okay. That's all right. It's all good. Meyer, I see your medal there. Can you tell our audience what it is? Want to hold it up and kind of show it there? Yeah. What is it?
Do you remember what it was called? It's a hard name to say. Ranatra Fusca Award. It's awarded for exceptional creativity.
Wow.
So this team really demonstrated like above and beyond the creative level that they would expect from a primary team. And actually, they did say that this was the first time at our region's award ceremony that a primary team was awarded this award.
Wow.
Yeah,
Round of applause,
Yeah,
kiddos.
cool.
Round of applause. So, Meyer, what did that feel like when you found out you guys won an award? What did that feel like? You were happy? Yeah, you felt good, right? Yeah, awesome. Natalie, Addy here, her mom's cheerleading, her grandma is cheerleading coach, Chris Addy. Natalie, can you tell me a little bit about this project, the Odyssey Angel project, and the team's decision to do it?
Well, the Odyssey Angel project is like for where we make little bags that have like sanitizer and like all little snacks and all that little like snack bars, whatever. And then they have then we like give out them for people that don't have the
Yeah.
stuff that they need.
Well said. Kindness kits, right? Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
Kindness kits. So in between practicing, in between all this work, everything you're getting ready for the competition, you were doing the Odyssey Angel project as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so the Odyssey Angel Project is separate from the competition, but is also presented by the Odyssey the Mind program. And you don't have to do it. It's an optional thing. And it's basically challenging teams to use their creative problem-solving skills to help their community in some way. So, some teams have done projects that help like local animal shelters, local charities, things like that. So we had bounced around a few ideas. I asked them if they were interested in doing it. They all were on board with doing it. And they came up with the idea of getting donations of all these items that, people in our community could use. And so they created the idea for these kindness kits, and we put out some requests for items, and so many people, friends, family, community members donated items, hats, gloves, warm socks, slippers, bottled water, snacks, hand sanitizer, chapsticks, lotions, soaps. So all those things are going to be in these bags. And then when we're finished totally with the project, which is at the end of this month, we'll be distributing them to places around our community for anybody that needs them to take them.
Wow. Round of applause again, kiddos. So, Port Pride 5, right? You know, definitely means a lot to us here. Here's the Port Pride 5, friends. And if you look at that, the first thing on there is to be kind. And here you kids, along with Miss Niosi, made kindness kits. So on behalf of the Port Jervis School District, you kids and Coach Niosi are going to get a Port Pride coin. And it says, thank you for showing your Port Pride. And you can have it, you can keep it with you. But it's got all 5 of the Port Pride points on here.
Cool.
Be kind, be honest, be responsible, be respectful, and be involved. So you chose to do OM, and you certainly modeled this, and we're proud that you got this award. So we got each one of these for you.
What do you boys want to say?
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So Sophia, again, the Port Pride 5, you're sitting next to me. Here you go, Maislyn. Yeah, you want to pass those out? Which one means the most to you if you look at these? Be responsible, be respectful, be involved, be honest, be kind.
I actually have like 2 that are really important to me.
Yeah.
Be respectful and be involved.
And you did both of those there. Coach, did you get one? This one's yours?
Thank
Yeah?
you. How
There you go.
cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Be respectful and be involved. And you did those with Odyssey of the Mind.
Yeah.
Very cool. All right, kids, I'm going to open the floor up to you. Does anybody want to say something to somebody, or you want to thank somebody?
I want to thank someone.
So, Sophia, go ahead. We'll start with you.
I want to thank Jaggar Hawks for always being out for me, and she's one of my best friends in the whole entire universe.
The whole universe. Wow. Cool. Miss Addy?
I wanna say thank you to my parents, my Mima, and my cousin, Lena, Jack, and Evelyn. They really got me confidence to doing Odyssey of the Mind.
Nice.
And
Very
Miss
cool.
Niosi.
And Miss
Oh, thank
Niosi. Yeah. Jaggar, how about you? You have any shout outs for people? Go ahead.
I have one for Sofia.
Yeah, your friend. You guys are buddies? Nice.
So, he is one of my best friends in the whole entire world. And she's in my class, and I want her to always do it.
Oh, did you hear that? Scheduling people? They want them in the class. Who's your teacher? You two.
Feeny.
Miss Feeney. She's watching.
Yes.
Awesome.
3 of them are in Mrs. Feeney's class.
Very cool.
Yes.
Who else? Who was the
Andrew.
other?
Andrew.
Jaggar,
Very
and Sophia.
nice.
Yeah.
Mason, how about you? Any shout outs? Go ahead. You got to talk up a little louder so they can hear you.
I want to thank Meyer, Stellato for always being my best friend.
Wow, a lot of friends on this team. Very cool. Anybody else, Maislyn?
My parents and Miss Niosi.
Yeah, Miss Niosi put a lot of time in, didn't she? Right? A lot of stuff after school, getting stuff. I'm sure she fed you and got food and drink too. Yeah.
Picking up
Good
all the
stuff.
cardboard.
We're going to come back to you. Chase, let's go in order. Chase, who do you want to give a shout out to?
My parents and my grandma.
Very nice. Yeah, again, your dad, Chris, was my student. Hello, Mr. Stellato. Way back when. Miss Niosi, how about you? Shout outs, people you'd like to thank?
I would just like to thank all of their parents, because I'm in communication with them a lot throughout the season, and scheduling and pickups and drop-offs and all that kind of stuff. So I always thank the parents for being supportive, and all of our community members who helped us, who donated items to us, who, when I would post in searching of, huge boxes or cardboard or random garbage items, people were very happy to give me all of them. So thank you to everybody who helped us get to where we needed to be.
Nice. Andrew, who do you want to give a shout out to? Miss Niosi, yeah, mom, right? She gave a lot of time and effort, and again, that sacrifice of our coaches, of our volunteers, provides these opportunities for these people. We're going to get to you, Addy. Meyer, how about you? Shout out.
I want to give a shout out to my best friend Maisie because she's always being my best friend.
Maisie. I like that. I like that. Anybody else, Meyer?
And Miss Niosi.
Very
Thank
nice. Natalie?
I have one more.
Sure.
I wanted to shout out to my whole group. Ever since I met them, they got me attached, and I want to shout out to my Nana.
Yeah, Nana. Yeah, absolutely. Kids, do you see yourself doing it again? Who's going to do OM again? Yeah. Who really liked the acting and wants to maybe go into the plays and the musicals when they get older, right? The drama plays on the big stage at the high school. Very cool. Well, high school, middle school, we have some future actors, performers here. All right, you got to raise your hand. Here's a question.
Oh, everybody's giving a part.
Who helped design the script, right? You wrote a story and it went in order. Talk to me about designing the script. Okay, we're going to visit this place first and then this place. Who did the order? Chase, go ahead. Talk to me about the order of the script.
So first we decided, well, I forget, but he didn't hit in any order, but we did Zeus, then and the Egyptian, and then and to the national.
Yeah, and like once you decided it, you wrote it down. Where'd you have the script?
We had a paper copy of it, right?
Paper,
where they basically fed out lines and they discussed like who should say something next and then what character should speak here. And then some of them at first were like, I don't want to speak. I don't want to have a line, which is fine. They didn't have to. But then as the practices went on and more people were speaking and getting comfortable, they all eventually were like, actually, you know what? I could take that line. I could take 2 more lines. So they got a little bit more comfortable.
When I had 2 lines, I was like, I'm relieved, and then I really want more lines for the next day.
Did everyone remember their lines?
Yeah.
Was Miss Niosi like in the background saying?
No.
No,
Not at the competition.
No.
At practices, I was like,
Wow. Again, this is the EME Primary Odyssey of the Mind team here. Again, the Ranatra Fusca Award winners for community service and creativity. They made the kindness kits, and we're going to get these distributed here. So very excited about that. Ms. Niosi, how and where will you decide where the kits go to? How are you doing that?
Well, so we brainstormed where are some areas that we could distribute the kits. We talked about possibly the hospital, the library, the local warming center, churches, things like that. So we brainstormed some ideas of where to take them.
Really a combination of Port Pride. You got the awards, you got your coins now, but you were involved in an activity, but then you were helping other people also, which is really, really nice to see.
And we've actually been asked, we've been invited to the State Odyssey of the Mind competition as guests to be acknowledged for their hard work too. So we're very, very excited about that because typically primary teams just compete at the local level. They don't advance to states or worlds, but we've been asked to attend. So we're very excited about that.
Very cool. Syracuse, New York, April 5th. Our middle school team and our high school teams are going up to compete. We'll be meeting them on a podcast coming up soon. But really a true success for Port Jervis, the Odyssey of the Mind program. 3 teams last year. We doubled that to 6, and we're super proud of these kids. Thank you to their parents and grandparents for getting them involved and encouraging them. And here they are. They got the shirts, your awards, and now a Port Pride coin. One more round of applause, kiddos. Ms. Niosi, did you want to share anything else about your team or the whole kind of process?
Just that overall, like I said, they were a really great group. They were very creative. They worked well together. And I love that when we show up at the competition, we've got our high school, our middle school teams, our other team from HPE were there. We're all wearing the same shirts. We look very united, and the other teams do try to come and support us, and we try to go and watch them. And so we're excited to be able to support them too at their competition at the state. And then just thank you to the community and everyone that's involved in helping this happen.
Yeah.
And then, like I said earlier, anybody wants to coach OM, you're welcome to it.
We need
We'll take
people.
more coaches.
We need good people. Here's a question for the group. You could raise your hand. What is something you learned from watching the big kids? When you went to their presentation, what's something you learned? Jaggar?
That if you're older, you can like add more to the script and have longer sentences.
Yeah, they had a bigger setup. Yeah. Sophia?
I learned once you get older, sometimes it gets a little more hard, but not so much hard to do creativity, friendship, and all that.
Yeah. Sophia, are you a Port Jervis football fan? Yeah, you've been to Syracuse before? You went to the championship game?
Yeah,
Your dad's the assistant coach?
I think so.
You think so? Yeah, Mr. Mrs. Stellato, teacher in the middle school. And again, the little champion here. Do you get a championship ring from the team?
I don't think so.
Maybe. You could wear dad's. Yeah, your dad did a heck of a job there with the football championship. Maisie, you had your hand raised. What's something you learned from the big kids?
When
You got to speak up so they can hear you.
When you get older, your scripts get harder but it's not that much harder.
Yeah, they're ready for it. That you grow each year, school gets a little more and things like that. Well, this is great. So many people watching, so many great comments. All right, kids, I know you want to get back to school. But I want to ask one more question. Natalie, we'll start with you, and then we'll go around that way. So we'll go to you next, Meyer. All right, you have your Port shirts on. We're here at school. You're award winners. You got your Port Pride coin. Natalie, what does Port Pride mean to you?
Port Pride means to me that it's really special to me because every time when I say Port Pride, it makes me feel happy.
Yeah. Your grandma's like in the Port Pride Hall of Fame. Yeah, she's got more Port Pride. Yeah, she's way up there. Very cool. Let's do 2 claps again. I know you have the stuff in your hand. Get ready. Here we go. 2 claps. Meyer, what does Port Pride mean to you? We could come back to you. You want us to come back to you?
What do you think?
Yeah, we'll come back to you. Andrew, what does Port Pride mean to you?
Well, when I get getting caught by doing Port Pride, I'm happy because I get a coin and
Yeah.
I can.
Oh, our school has Port Pride winners.
Oh, the supply closet is back here.
Book vending machine now is one of the rewards.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. Very cool. Well, keep doing the right thing. I like that. Miss Niosi, we'll come back to you. Chase, what does Port Pride mean to you?
I like it because I like getting rewarded.
Yes. You do something good and you get a reward. Right? Absolutely. 2 claps. Maisie?
I like Port Pride because it's kind and it's respectful.
Kind and respectful. 2 claps. Jaggar?
I like Port Pride because if you get caught, you get a coin and you get to pick out a book.
Good. The rewards thing.
And you get to keep.
Whoa! The book vending machine. We got to go take some pictures of that. That's a cool thing. Ms. Hawks, how is the library here at EME?
Good.
It's good. How's the librarian? She doing a good job? So she's doing. Jaggar's mom, Jen Hawks, is the librarian here, doing a phenomenal job. Absolutely. 2 claps for Jaggar. Sophia?
I Port Pride because it's a really special thing to me, and like it's really kind and respectful, and you could do so many things in it, and it's not a gigantic town. It's a small town, and like no matter what, there's lots of special things in it.
There sure is. Well said. 2 claps. Shout out to board member Mr. Harris watching live. Get well soon, Mr. Harris. Meyer, are we ready to come back to you? Yeah, go ahead.
I like Port Pride because anytime you get caught doing things the right way, you get like a little coin and you get to keep the book.
Yeah. The reward system really good here. The kids are noticing. You do something good. And kids, I'm going to tell you a little secret. That's in real life, too. When you do good things happen to you. That's when you get an adult, too. Yeah. Ms.
That's
Hawks?
what our teacher says all the time.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, yeah. 2 claps for Meyer. Miss Niosi, we're coming to you. Bring us home.
So for me, Port Pride is really encompassing everything that they said. I love our school. I love our community. I love our new building. I love the fact that I get to work where I live. And, my son's on the team. I have a daughter starting kindergarten next year.
Whoa.
And to me, Port Pride is really just the whole community coming together for our school and our kids. And it's really what's the most important thing.
Yeah, you graduated Port.
I graduated from Port
You want to share
2000.
your graduation?
In 2000, I graduated from Port. 25 years ago. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, no, I love it. So
Awesome.
it's a great place to be.
You can feel the spirit here, and really just a great thing. The OM program, really great. So, kids, this has been fun. I appreciate it. Can we wave goodbye? Can I get a go, Port? All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. So many positive comments. Port Pride is real. It does build a lot of momentum, and certainly really proud to feature these kids. And thank you for the service project, the Odyssey Angel project. Very cool. You kids chose to do more, and good things happen. So congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank you for having us on.
Yeah, I love it. Love having this. 2 years in a row. We'll keep it going. We're going to have the other teams on as they move through their competitions, and let's keep get the Port Pride going. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Kids, one more time. Go Port! See y'all.